We're meant to haul, so may not be the prettiest or something like that, but we're meant to be on the road and go. We can pack 2 weeks worth of food in here. We try and be out for about 10 to 12 days without having to resupply.
There is a reason why TC Teardrops is one of the longest running teardrop manufacturers in North America. In this episode, I'll be highlighting one of their most unique models, and while it's one of a kind, that's not what I want you to focus on today. I want you to see how Todd and Carol from TC Teardrops use every inch of available space and how they have alleviated problems that have plagued the industry for years. As usual, stick around to the end as I'll be sharing what I like about this trailer and areas where I think it can be improved.
Hey, I'm Todd with TC Teardrops, showing off our ISO model. We're building this one for the dual sport motorcycle riders. Throw a couple of bikes up on the front platform. Euro riders like ourselves. We travel a lot, we're on the road for a month, and we want to be able to take our toys with us. Our tandem axle is to disperse the tongue weight of the 850-pound bike. It's up here. So our running weight right now is just under 3,000 pounds, loaded, and we're about 650 pounds on the tongue weight. Come to the back, we've got front runner water tanks. We got propane on this side, and we have a storage compartment here for like our stakes and axe and stuff like that, since I don't have a toolbox in the front of this one.
And this front runner water tank, this is different to us. So how does this work?
So this is a nice new one. You just pull these eyelets off, and this whole tank just comes right off of here. But what's really nice, we have the valve sitting here, so we can turn it on and off here. Then we're running the power tank propane mounts and stuff like that. Back here, we run, we've got our cooking stove. We carry a lot. We're meant to haul, so may not be the prettiest or something like that, but we're meant to be on the road and go. We can pack 2 weeks worth of food in here. We try and be out for about 10 to 12 days without having to resupply. Lighting in here, all touch tone, and then get it up brighter, a little brighter for you there. We're running the Frigo fridges. We also run the Dometic fridge. Just depends on which one you like. Everything's 12 volt. I don't like my bread out in the sun, so we have the cabinet to keep all of our bread and stuff like that in here. See, all of our wood is maple. It actually comes out of, the veneer of it comes out of Munising, Michigan. It's all shipped out to Oregon and Sustainable Tree Farms out of Northern California.
I brought a couple over here and was showing them your trailer.
Yep.
And one thing we talk about the channel, I call it like a 3/4 galley, where that hatch doesn't go all the way down.
Correct.
And if you have a curved teardrop shape,
yep,
you essentially do not get cover here unless you're sticking your head forward.
Correct.
But because how you cut the back end of this trailer,
yep,
it's actually working and giving you the benefits of that
and it gives
lower
us everything.
space.
And it's a structural thing back here. So back here, if I'm down all the way, you can take your sides and kind of move them in and out, where this is actually all fixed and it's very structural then.
Yes.
Same with this back wall. That back wall is structural. And one of the reasons we do that is because of the fact that we can haul a couple of 17, 20-foot kayaks on top, and wind shear will tear a trailer apart.
Yes.
So that's what we want to make sure, that you're not going to be able to tear a trailer apart in the wind. Side crosswinds are way harder on a trailer than it is off-road. And one of the other things that we do when we extend our wood, you might be able to see it here, we actually run a zipper here.
Oh. So how does that work compared to traditional construction?
So traditional construction, you might just be running a router with a sleeve in it and gluing and nailing it. Where this one here actually has an interlocking zipper, so when we glue that together, it's never coming apart.
You can tell Todd and Carol have been doing this for 16 years. So look at this. So what you're seeing here, on most trailers, you're going to have gas struts here.
Yep.
They're not going to have this zippered section, and so what that does over time, this gas strut is going to push out on this panel.
Yep.
And you're going to have issues.
If I were to pull down this door, I would actually bend the door in half. Those will not break. I mean,
and show them how easy it is to break it with your hand.
Just to go
really
like that, boom, and then go back up, boom.
And even with one broke, the other one still supports, right?
Yeah, you can just go like that and hold it with one. So, on this side over here, we're going to have another front runner water tank connected into my on-demand hot water system, and then we got our shower room here. So all of our showers, everything are taken out of this. Carol and I, when we leave, we're gone for a month. Every night is spent in this trailer, all of our meals. Our kind of rule of thumb is to not stop at fast food. We only stop if it's something like a really cool place. We're running Zamp solar, so I got 180 watts of solar right now running. So got the one in the front and another one up on top. Comes with a jack, so we can actually lift the trailer off the ground and change tires with our jacks on here. We customize all our own frame. We have our own fabrication shop, so we can do different size platforms and everything. Have our own CNCs and full in-house, we can do whatever we want, so for our fabrication. We don't run any rooftop fans. We run our fans here that we make in-house. It draws the air through the trailers. We can open up our windows and we can draw the clean air in and the bad air out.
And what would you think, like if we're talking, comparing this to like a Fantastic fan?
About the same as airflow, it's just we're having it in the door versus up on the roof.
And I think you're eliminating one more potential water intrusion.
Yep, we're eliminating that, but we're also, we're so insulated on the top roof, is what happens is we can be sitting 100-degree weather, direct sunlight, and we're not heating our interior up like a tent. Plus we run roof racks, we run bike racks on top, we have kayaks on top, we're running a platform, Pioneer platform up on top. We're running overland vehicle systems, OVS 270, gives us lots of protection versus rain, snow, sun. We're on a trip right now we'll be gone for a month, so.
Well, let's see the inside of this trailer, huh?
So in this model, I've got a 10-inch deep cabinet in here. We pack enough clothes in here to be gone for this month. Being gone at this time of year, we have to pack for both winter, summer, and everything in between. So it gives us that opportunity to pack a lot, but keep it tucked away for shows.
Can you swing those open? Would that be hard?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Lots of clothes, and it goes down all the way to the bottom of the trailer. So I bet you I have about 15 pairs of pants in there. So
you're not joking.
No, our battery location is down in here. We run an 80 amp AGM battery. So
I'm having trouble visualizing this. So why is yours able to go down where the other manufacturers aren't?
Well, I'm not going down. I'm just at the base of the trailer here.
The base of the trailer.
Yeah, I'm just putting that bottom cabinet just goes to the bottom of this mattress. We got 6'5" of sleeping room. In our typical builds, we'll have a cabinet up in the front. So when you go to our website, you'll see that. But you'll have your cabinets. In our 5x10 model, we'll have a 7'1" of sleeping room. And then we have a 30-inch deep galley, so a bigger galley that we have in this trailer here. Somehow we gain more sleeping room and more galley room than anybody out there on the market.
Yeah, I can feel it being in here.
And it's just because we use it. So up in the round port up there, that's for a diesel heater. The fan that's up here, there's a passive air vent there, but we call those moisture control fans. So something else we actually do in-house. And it just keeps that moisture out of here when you're doing cold weather camping. When it's hot out, then we run the bottom fans that are on our doors. We're all tube framing. Our ORE models, probably our #1 selling is our single axles. We build all kinds of different trailers. We have 5 different models, 4 different sizes within each model. This is just our biggest model that we have, just to haul motorcycles. Really go after that family that wants to haul bikes with them. The way this trailer is set up, it starts out at $16,000, and then it works its way up from there. The way this one is rigged out, it's at $29,000. And a typical build on a standard trailer ORE model is going to be right around that $17,000 to $20,000.
And how about your other trailers, your lower budget trailers?
Yeah, so then we get our lower budget ones. We can do an Oasis model where you can start at a trailer at $7,000 and finish it off yourself, which is really nice.
And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of TC Teardrops on the road lately.
Yep.
Because you can get in.
You can get in and get into them quick, and our typical build schedule is about a year out. But our Oasis, we have somebody that just builds Oasis units, so we can crank those out a little faster. And you're just going to finish it off yourself, so it's quicker for us to build. We can sell it to you cheaper. So the TC family is so big. We had a customer that just ordered a trailer and dropped this off to us. I can put it behind a remote controlled truck. It's so detailed. In the back, it's got our wardrobe. In the front, it's got our cabinet. And then we go to the back.
Full galley.
Yeah, full galley in here.
Oh my goodness.
The details. And then he did the wheels with ball bearings and everything in it. It's just phenomenal.
Wow. That's a one-up bike rack?
Yeah, one up. That is what I put up there. In real life.
Yeah, in real life. That's so good. Because that's why I'm here, like talking to people like Matt from Fries on the Side and all the TC owners. They feel like they didn't buy a trailer, they bought a family. They're like into this.
And it is. And our business is family business. I mean, it's my wife and I that run it. Carol's daughter works in the front office. My son is actually the one, Alex is the one that does all our CNCing, or he does all our AutoCAD.
Let's get to those pros. Number one, you may have understood what I was referring to when Todd and I were talking about the interior cabinets and bed length, but I wanted to clarify more here. If you notice on this model, unlike 99% of the models on the road, the interior cabinets go from floor to ceiling on this TC Teardrop. Typically, cabinets only go down 3/4 of the way and leave the last quarter of space for you to place your feet when sleeping. But what I love about this trailer is you get the best of both worlds, full storage and full sleeping space. Somehow with Todd's unique teardrop shape, you still get 6'5" of sleeping room. He even has a model that accommodates 6'7" individuals as well. Genius. My second pro centers on smart ventilation. By relocating the fan from the roof to the window, TC Teardrops not only mitigates potential leaks, but also minimizes heat intrusion from the sun and heat loss in winter. With fans on each door facilitating cross ventilation and additional air vents for condensation control, you don't see many manufacturers offering this. A quick note on all their extended tongue platform options. I really appreciate how they're utilizing these tongues and allowing more storage opportunities to haul additional gear like bikes and small motorcycles. To me, this shows they're willing to work with the customer and build them a trailer that specifically meets their needs. Before getting into my cons, my last pro is in regards to what you can achieve when you've been building and selling trailers for over 16 years. TC Teardrop's extensive experience becomes obvious in the refined manufacturing process. They've navigated past industry pitfalls, ensuring sturdy construction and purpose-driven design in every aspect of their trailers. And the icing on the cake for me is the great customer service. People love their TC Teardrops, but it's that human connection with Todd, Carol, and the TC Teardrop community that most owners are raving about. Okay, now for those cons. It was hard to come up with negatives for this trailer. In 16 years, they have really dialed in their designs. And really, these aren't necessarily cons as much as they are trade-offs. The first one is in regards to the kitchen prep space. If you notice, Todd did an amazing job utilizing every square inch of the galley to allow enough storage to accommodate longer outings. To get this extra storage space, something had to be sacrificed. If you notice in this model, you're not going to see a large galley countertop for food prep and organization. How they alleviated this was by adding a detachable rear table in the galley. While this does give you more needed prep space, if you're a wilderness chef who loves to spread out on a galley counter, there are other teardrops on the market that offer more area for food prep. But personally for me, this would be sufficient. And there's always portable tables that can be added to the mix. If I'm being honest with you, I spent way too much time trying to come up with cons on this trailer. I have so many more pros I can share with you, but I'm at a loss for words when it comes to negatives. Yes, it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing teardrop trailer on the market, but that isn't what it's designed for. It also may not be the biggest, but that's how they saved a lot of weight. To keep the weight down and offer an off-road capable trailer is a feat in itself. Let me know if I'm overlooking something here. I feel like I should be able to come up with more cons, but at the moment, I've got nothing. If you want to see another trailer company that has been in the game even longer than TC Teardrops, this video here on the left is a company that's been building and selling teardrop trailers for over 20 years, and they have things pretty dialed in as well. And if you're into wood-built teardrop trailers, I have a full playlist here on the right highlighting some of the most incredible and beautiful wood-built teardrop trailers on the market. As usual, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next episode.